Good morning, everyone. With protocols established, it leaves me just to say excellencies, distinguished delegates, collaborators, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure we're all very glad to be here. We are here once again to exchange experiences and to use each other's knowledge and ideas to drive agriculture forward in the region. People ask me from time to time if I think that we're moving fast enough. And they ask me about the progress that has been made in relation to the 25 by 25. And my answer has been that there's been a lot of effort and a lot of progress that's been made. And much of it has been in resetting the foundation for a more efficient, productive, and sustainable sector. And I go on, it is my expectation that the visible advances for agriculture will be accelerating over the next 5 years. I hope that time proves me right, but for sure, we have to keep our foot heavily on the gas. In this pressing context, with all of us being swamped with work, why do we keep coming back to CWA? One answer is clear. Where else could we find all of the key players in one place? I know that I certainly will be stalking ministers and PSs and collaborators, so watch out. But we're here not only to be focusing on our own interests and our own program. We're here to listen and learn from each other and to support the collective. We're here to put our energy behind the advances that we are collectively seeking, and to be held to account for how we have or have not supported that movement forward. When I think back to the last session of CWA, I can see continuity and progress. For example, last year in St. Vincent, FAO participated in a session on promoting private investment in agriculture. We and other key actors have acted upon the shared lessons and experiences, and the collective effort has led to a new fund that is operational and has started to mobilize private capital for investment. There will be a session on Wednesday morning to reflect on the gains and to prepare to expand on these. Also, last year, I remember very well the discussions on youth engagement in agriculture, and this too has evolved. There is a session later today, a youth-led session on local agriculture first policy. And as the youth strategy that was discussed last year continues to roll out. Mariculture. Last year, we spoke about our plans for piloting mariculture in some of the Caribbean countries. And today I can say I have seen the mariculture cages and I have seen the fish in Jamaica. So I was going to say cages on the ground, but more correctly, cages in the water, and fish that will soon be in those cages. And we're well on our way for St. Kitts and St. Lucia as well. In line with what we discussed on climate smart agriculture last year, we've been working with several countries who are now using soil scanners, digital sensors, and fertilizer programs for more efficient use of agricultural inputs. And I know that during the week, we will be hearing a lot more of the progress that have been made by a number of our partners. Finally, I won't continue forever my list of reflections, but I do have one more that I'd like to mention, because we've been speaking for a while about the number of countries whom we have helped prepare to conduct agricultural censuses. And I'm happy to say that between last year and this year, 3 CARICOM countries have implemented their agricultural censuses, and I'm told that 2 are right on their heels. So we are seeing progress, we are seeing continuity, and this is important. I think P.S. Fleming said turning words into action. So we have been turning words into action. CWA is an important check-in point where we all share ideas, get feedback, and plan forward. But we then really do need to move forward. CWA is more valuable when we can count on what we hear and use this information in our own planning. As useful a gathering as CWA already is, I believe that it could become even more so. I look forward to more consolidation of sessions to enable holistic discussions of vexing issues that are hindering inclusive and sustainable sector development. A think tank that offers insights that truly influence our path forward. And with that, I would simply like to wish us all an insightful week. Thank you.